Okay, Zuby, Monkey. Now reviewing off think. Oh, sweet, so I'm getting canceled either way. Okay, listen, focus. I don't know, rank, mask, no, diamond, low, high diamond. Okay, here's the deal, chat, okay? When you're playing Winston right now, you're probably gonna play into some form of hog or something like that. So the way to play Winston is you don't turn off your brain and say, Winston's bad, boo-hoo, Blizzard sucks. Okay, don't do that. What you need to do is you need to be creative and clever, and you need to use your brain. If there's a hog, you do not jump the hog, you walk around the hog and get to the back line safely. The way Winston creates space is by either pressuring the enemy team, right? So therefore they turn around and deal with you and your team is free. Or you go, I'm gonna control this area that my team wants to hold and make it really hard for you to walk in. For example, one thing you could do against certain comps is you could play, for example, on the enemy team retakes through here. And you're going to sit right here as Winston, and as they walk out to try and cap point, you're going to zap them and then place your bubble down once you do that. Now, you're basically playing like a Reinhardt there, where you're swinging on them as they come in, but the difference between you and Rein is you can damage and shield at the same time. In addition, it's all your range on your weapon, I think. Well, you're more mobile with your weapon, and you can jump away once they pressure you out, whereas Rein just has to stay. In addition, you can also bypass front line and get to back line. So yeah, Winston's a tough hero, but in general, like he's actually pretty decent right now. And especially with his hog nerf coming up, dude, he's gonna be really good. This is really loud. I've got hair in my eyes. I'm getting a haircut after stream. Can you guys believe that? It's actually part of the reason why I have to keep the stream shorter. Because I'm getting a haircut. It's been a little way too long. Okay, so they're running Ashe, Mercy, Ana, Zarya. These are all 4 heroes that you can pressure. Patience. I don't know why you jumped out. Okay. Guess you were waiting for your Mercy? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a jump onto the Ashe. Why? Because you can reach her easily. Then you're going to jump her, then you're going to bubble her, and you're going to stay up there as long as you can. Now, eventually, you're probably going to drop. And when you do drop, you're not going to drop like way out in the open. You're going to drop under, because then your team can heal you, and the Ashe can't shoot you. Okay, so let's see what we do. Jump, punch, landing damage, zap. Nice. Bubble. So do you see how Monkey works? Look at the space that your team just got. Look at this. Look at how good of a position your Diva's in now. Look how good of a position Tracer's in now. Now your Ana's under pressure right now, but she's not being shot by Ashe at least. So you've got that going for you. So you gotta kind of clutch this fight because your team is not doing well. Okay. Honestly, that was a pretty good neutral fight. You didn't take any spam damage. You jumped into the right targets. You disengaged and were safe. Your Ana just died early. And your Mercy died early too, which meant that you lost space early. What the heck is Hype Train? Hair check? Why do you redeem hair checks when I literally just started a review? There's such a thing as flow state, and you're removing me from it. Where's seriously? Also, what's wrong with my camera? Why am I so short? The camera, yeah, there we go. See, that just... This just awful, man. It's just awful. Okay, retake. So again, this is where giggle time gets to be fun, okay? Because dumb Munsons would go, that's the noise they make as they jump across here, okay? But the problem is as you do that, you get shot all along the way. So what you have to do is you probably try and flank through here. Why? Because the Ashe can't shoot you here. She can't see you. And if she does see you, she's close enough to jump. So that's what I want you to do. And if the Winston sticks his fat, ugly face in here, you can shoot him, and then the enemy team can't shoot you. So it's like a 1v6. So I don't like you going main. I don't like you going main. What are you doing? You're helping the res, that's good. So Monkey's like one of those heroes to where like a lot of times diving your own backline isn't really good, but if you're like helping a res, sure. If there's like right now you can kind of see like how useless you are, but like I mean, you're not going to get any help over here and you'd probably die because you don't have primal if you just solo dove their backline, but so this is okay, I guess. Ah! Weird bubble. You really need to get something out of this because otherwise this bubble's just going to be a waste. She doesn't have sleep, so you can put... Nice. Ah! Okay, we died. Probably be okay, though. Yeah. Weird fight. I'm concerned about your pathing. It's okay if your Echo Mercies by themselves over here. It's okay. You need to go... Like, you need to find the safest path for you to take space. You cannot be taking spam damage out in the open. I don't know. I go live when I want to. Camera making a spy look short? Okay. It's fine. I give you a position of power and you immediately... I'm... What? What? This is bad. This is stupid. This is beyond brain dead. You're physically causing me harm right now. Your job is to hold space. Your job is either to hold space or punish the enemy team for taking space away from you. Either by, you know, playing in their corner and zapping them as they walk in, or when they do go in, you jump them. What does this do? You stand out in the open taking butt-ton spam damage instead of hiding around a corner and zapping them when they come in, or hiding around a corner and getting ready to jump their backline when they go in. Instead, you stand out here like this like living pincushion, absorbing damage, feeding ult charge, making your healers pocket you, doing absolutely nothing. Look at you! You get nano because you're brain dead. And then you're zapping a monkey. Okay, I guess this just doesn't work. Just monkey's just not good at this, man. Like, I appreciate the effort, but look at what we've done. Uno, dos, and your Ana still dies. When you could have used you could have avoided damage, jumped the backline, forced a ton of cooldowns with your nano, gotten kills, and then primaled afterwards. You have done absolutely the most inefficient, ineffective thing you could have possibly made up. I could sit for hours and I could still not come up with a more stupid, brain dead play. What are you doing? This isn't doing anything. Wow, look at that. We're on the Ashe and she's being pocketed by Mercy and Ana. You see that? This is useful. This is helping your team. There's no Mercy pocket. There's no Mercy heals. There's no Ashe damage or Ashe dynamite. Maybe you could have screwed up her Bob as well. Holy moly, you're as dumb as rocks. And the worst part about it is it took you to 2 ultimates for you to actually even just get to where you needed to be. That's like taking a pre-workout and a supplement and steroids just to get out of bed to get to the gym. Much less actually work out. What are you doing? Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how much work you're doing. Look at you. Look at them. You overstay your welcome. That last jump was probably bad, but like, oh my gosh. What do you mean this metaphor kind of? What do you mean actually? Wait, what? What do you mean except? That's like you know my metaphors are good. I'm a linguist, man. I could. Why are you choosing? Okay, maybe they called Zarya one. I'll cut you some slack with that. But really prioritize the targets that are more, because like even if you don't kill the Ana, if you pressure squishier targets and are able to survive, then the squishier targets demand more support, which means even if you don't get the kill, they go ah! More than a Zarya, right? Zarya is fine, but like you had 2 options there and you chose the one that was on. Like, he just can't save Ana really well. He's not very good at that. Like, we saw it right there. The man uses bubble, the man uses primal, and his Ana still dies. Instead of, he could have traded. Would have been 10 times more effective. Like, I appreciate you trying to do something. It's better than doing nothing, but it's like trying to use a jackhammer to, like, do carpet spikes. Like, why? Like, yeah, you could probably, could you make that work? I don't know. Again, stop standing out in the open here. Like, you're learning a little bit, I guess, but, like, stop and think. Stop right now and think, where could I be positioned that would allow me safer access to backline and take less spam damage? Here, yeah, that's better. Here, probably better. Hiding in here to, like, flank around, probably better. Chat, where could he go? There's a really good spot that he could choose. Let's see if you oafs can actually think of it. All quiet on the western front, right? I mean, half of you guys are European roaches, so it makes sense. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, you're gonna go here. Exactly. You're gonna go here, and then you can either zap them as they walk through, or you can go on backline. If they clear you out and start jump up here and shoot you, you have to drop. Yes, but that's okay. It takes effort for them to clear you out, as opposed to sitting in main and shooting your big, fat, ugly face. That takes no effort. They can clear you out of every position. They can counter everything you do, but you have to make them work for it. Right? Right? Right. Okay, thank you. If your team dies to an Ashe, it's your fault. You did nothing. Meanwhile, let's take a look at their Ashe. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There's shooting range, man. Go back again. Dun 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 dun. She's falling asleep. La 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 la. Okay, what? Like, come on, man. Like, obviously, you're not always going to be able to get to the Ashe, you know? You're not always going to be able to get to the Ana. But that's what you want to look for. That's like how you create the most space. You take the most pressure off of your team because the Ashe and Ana aren't free-firing on your team the entire time. Come on. It's just like... It's like the visual equivalent of super gluing your joints together. Ah! This is so scary. Keep going! No, 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 no. Oh, gosh. No, 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 no. You do one right thing and then you twist it into something despicable. Wow. Let's see how well this works out. Uninstall. You have done nothing but jump the enemy monkey on your backline and let free spam damage that you could have easily staged on over and over and over and over again. There's like a level of disappointment where, you know what, why am I even disappointed anymore? At this point, I should expect the worst. I'm just gonna expect the worst. Your Ryan sucks, I guarantee it. Let's enjoy. Da, 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 da. Okay, so they're playing a very fast tempo brawl. The Zarya is like the only damage that they have. Everything else is spams or rush, 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 rush. So let's hope that you recognize this at least to a little bit and play things a little bit slower. Swing! You're bubbled. Holy cow. Ah! Don't walk out. 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 Don't walk out yet. Don't walk out yet. Don't walk out yet. What I was saying is don't walk out yet. Just wait till you're full HP. Wait till you get some more shield, and then like you should always communicate that too, because you know you're gonna get walled. You know you're gonna get walled. So you just need to be ready for it. Da 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 da. Yes, Lucky. Yes. Don't get walled. Don't get walled. So here's what you want to do. Especially because you're playing this lower spam version of Brawl, you have absolutely nothing to gain by walking past this choke. 99.9% of the time. So, because you have spam, because you have point, and because you have a wall advantage, they have to walk into a wall. You don't walk into their wall. So do me a favor, Zuby. Stand still. Shatter. Ah, totally worth. Okay. Obviously, the only critique there is if you track the shatter, you have to adjust your positioning a little bit. Jump, shadow through the rain shield, do it? Yeah. I mean, just solo shouting the Reaper there is good. Hey, thank you for the follow. Trying to figure out why I can't hear audio. Hearing aids are off. Wow, you're a really one smart son of a gun, aren't you? Pen it, pen it, pen it. Ah, la, 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 la. If they don't have shadow, you can pin that. Woo! Walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk, 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 walk. If they're missing people, you can literally walk all the way to the spawn doors. Legit, doesn't matter. Also, it's not a bad thing, but you can like peek around here and let your team spam as they walk to the choke and then run back to point. You have a spam advantage there, so take it. Just make sure that you're full shield once the fight actually starts. September Pog. Imagine unironically saying Pog. Oh, you missed it. Oh, well, never mind. You give me cash, so I'll pass up on it. Yeah, she's conked. No, she didn't eat. Eat, Mari, eat! Eat! The cat's gonna eat. Hostility. Hostility. Cliff, that's a very hostile message. Probably should have tracked that they had Blizzard. You know, that's a really great thing to do as main tank, by the way. Maybe more so than any other role. Because you just control tempo and you control space, is to track ultimates, you know? You have Blizzard, you can go aggressive. They have Blizzard, you play passive. They have Death Blossom, you need to be paying attention to that, because if they Death Blossom your backline, you have to play with a slow front line. They have Shatter. You know, they have the Beat, they might run you over. Holy moly, Cliff! Sunshine 40, you jet does like, see, 2-inch press, BXP. Congratulations on the subs. Cliff, thank you so much for the gift of the subs, dude. Mate. I don't know how it's hostile. It's just Twitch auto mod. I have no idea. It auto mods the goofiest things. Appreciate it, brother. I have to listen to my obnoxious shriek for like the next 15 seconds. Not a terrible attempt at shattering. I like it was a good counter engage shatter, so I think it had a potential to work there, so I won't pick on you too much. Hey, I got flagged. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Okay, so now... Sorry. You're on a Reaper of your own, so you can play things pretty fast. Please shut up. Nice wall. Woo! Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. You almost got shattered there. Oh, Uber! Thanks for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. Okay. So your Ryan play was better than your Winston play. Only major thing was making sure that you like know when to push your advantage and when you should be playing corners. So like when you're up a couple, you were very hesitant to push forward. I think also like understanding like May walls better would have been really helpful. Like run better on their May wall. Don't push into May wall without being at full resources. Always, if you can, have them push into your May wall, especially if you're holding space, and then maybe ult track. But like, there's a couple of micro things, but I think like legitimately, if you took nothing away from my Ryan coaching and just said learn to ult track the enemy team better, that would be valuable. That would be very valuable. Valuable. Jump, jump, jump! Why aren't you jumping? Okay, I guess this is fine. Good boy. This monkey is a little dum-dum because he bubbled early. You bubbled a little late. Now, I would have preferred you to bubble before you took an ash shot, but this is okay. So, like, let me look at this again. Everybody knows that, or everybody should know, the monkey bubble does nothing in the 1v1. Does nothing. So he bubbles here for no reason. And what I would have liked you to do is bubble now, because you see this, right? What is with her face? I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? What am I seeing? It's like the singer Pink with like mustache. What on earth? Where are you dropping? Yeah, so this is your mistake. Okay, so this is your mistake. This is a crucial error. Every engage you have as monkey, you should. Who do you think will win, Al? I've got no idea. Fusion look really strong, but I don't know. You jump the high ground. You jump the squishies. Great. You're basically full HP. Great. You don't have bubble. Not so great. But you do have a very clear disengage, which is to drop underneath them, just like the previous map, where you can get healed and the Ash can't shoot you. Bingo. Okay? But look what you do. You chase a little too far, and then you get booped this way. This is poop. This is dung heap. This is where you die if you're not careful. You've got to go back to your team. Do you see the problem here? Do you see the problem here? Now, what if your team gets booped? Now it's your fault. Classic. That's unfortunate. Play it slow. Don't worry about it. You guys got this. Get her! Get her! Nice. Unfortunate. Wow. Okay. So, know where you're disengaging to. And I wouldn't have waited for a bubble to jump here because their Ash was 1 HP and your Tracer was on her. That's like one of the situations where you have to make a judgment call to not wait so long. You generally want to wait for a bubble whenever you can, but I think you had an opportunity to go there without it. Don't bubble, don't bubble, don't bubble, don't bubble. Nice! Ah! Okay, not so nice. I don't know why you use your jump here. Like, you walk off for no real good reason, and then you jump back on. This makes no sense. Your landing damage isn't worth that much, and you're missing out on zap damage while you're doing it, too. So I don't know why you do this. Good that you don't use your bubble, because, you know, again, Winston 1v1, and I don't think they had a good sight line on you. You drop. You bubble this, which was fine. This was just a really good stick. You probably could have primal that. I probably would have primal that, but you probably thought that you would survive. So, wasting jump, not primally, but good bubble. Who is slamming stuff? Yeah, you can primal that out. I think I'm getting lunch made. Ah! Not worth. Not really worth. This fight's already lost. And Primal to stall is just a big ult charge fiasco, and you don't actually stall that much. For VOD quality, I always like VODs where you think that you played relatively well, but you still lost. But it was close. Like, it was relatively close. I don't like smokes where you get rolled. I don't like games where you feel like you played like trash. I don't like games where you feel like you played really well. I don't like games where you crushed the enemy team. I don't like games where you got crushed. Just close games are fine. Everybody says, oh, you have to send in a losing VOD. Mouth breathers, all of them. You mean Fiesta? Yeah, sure. Oh, nice! Run, 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 run. Oh, you got your sorry out. That is a pog in the chat. Rapidab. I made up that term myself, by the way. Nice! That was pretty good. Ah! That was... that was ambitious. We did not respect the damage there at all. Like, you got so much space, you got a kill, now all you have to do is survive a little bit and you're good. But instead you could do things. And they res the Zarya too. Please don't do that anymore. Isn't this pronounced like Chulu or no, Cachulu or whatever? What is that? What is Chulu? Cachulu. What the heck is that? This is poop. This is a dung pile. This is a dung pile right here. Chat, what's the problem with what the heck is going on here? What's the problem here? Do you see what I see? Huh? What's the issue, boys and girls? Yeah, the monster. Yeah, something like that. Cthulhu? Cthulhu? Cthulhu. Ah! Here, what's the issue? Team not with him? I mean, yeah, it's the fundamental problem, but whose fault is that? Monkey or team? Yeah, like you're wasting your jump and your bubble and nobody's getting anything out of this. Like, this isn't space that your team gives a rip about holding. Like, if your team is playing on point and they want to spam this choke, sure, but look at where your team is positioned. Like, I don't even have to, like, explain it to you. Look, this is all you need to see. You see this? How are they supposed to see this? You're supposed to, like, jump and, like, throw random stuff over? Let them come to the point. Or the high ground act. This high ground is worthless if you're fighting here. Unless you're like, I need to build the last little bit of primal so that I have primal for this fight. Maybe, but even then that's a gamble because it means you don't have cooldowns for a period of time. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your cooldowns. You're going to get like 10% ult charge. You're going to jump out and then they're going to go in and you're going to have no cooldowns and need healing at the same time. If you whine to me about emotes again, I will personally break your legs. In game, not IRL. I mean, it works out, I guess, but do you notice how, like, you ended up having to counter dive their jump? You weren't actually free to go for the targets that you went for because you didn't have cooldowns. You were literally jumping to monkey flip. Yeah. You had to, like, jump for your own backline to get healing, and you were demanding peel at the same time that your backline needed peel, too. That's a bad mixture. You do not want tanks and supports needing help at the same time. It should be one or the other. Oh, you're Japanese? Nice. I mean, kind of do, but, you know, whatever. Like, you should get stuff done now. Nice. Do you see how much you're getting done now? Do you see how much... Why am I talking British? You see how much you're getting done now? Ah! No, don't drop! No! Sonic X, Astronexes. Thank you for the fall. Why did you drop? Why did you drop? Why did you drop? Why? Okay. So your monkey's kind of doo-doo. You need to... Where's the space that I want to hold? And then when I hold that space, I don't take spam damage, I zap them as they come in, or I bypass them and go backline. And then also many avoidable deaths by you being low HP, and then instead of, like, you know, playing chill, you keep going. Okay. On a Gibraltar, just 3k. Didn't want to bore me with another Moira Vaughn. Bless you, child. Bless you, child. I'm gonna do some Ana. Although, honestly, I feel like I always end up doing Ana. Alright. It's not a pool noodle, you moron. Two dances in one stream. No, please, no. Please, no. I like Ana. I play a lot of Ana. She's like my second favorite hero in the game, but I don't know. Okay, so break things down. You're playing Zarya Hog spam. You could say, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say. You're playing spammier. You're playing a spammier comp for sure, so you're gonna have to play a little safer. You're playing with a Moira, which means, and you're not gonna get a lot of peel. You might get a Zarya bubble, maybe you get a healing station. Maybe the Moira's able to spray you, but you're pretty much playing like a solo idiot. Like you're playing off by yourself for the most part. So you're gonna want a quick read on the enemy composition and then quickly decide, hey, how greedy can I be with my cooldowns? What do I need to be using my cooldowns for? And then obviously, who do I nano? And then you actually have a pretty decent amount of decent nano targets. On a map like this, these things aren't as good, but you know, Nano Zarya is always fine. Nano Hog is okay. Nano Ashe, Nano Soldier are actually gonna be pretty decent here. Obviously not Nano Moira, but you've got options here in terms of nano. And I like your starting position too. When your team, so one thing I will say is like when your team is like missing 5 HP, always prioritize shooting almost always prioritize shooting enemies over your team unless your team actually needs healing. If it's like meaningless chip damage, then don't worry about it. Focus on damaging enemy team. It's more pressure on the enemy team, which is helpful for your team in the long run. It's not just, oh, it'll get you more ultra. It's actually helpful for your team. Like if you shoot Pharah once or twice, if you shoot Mercy once or twice, she has to fly back. She can't pocket Pharah. Like that's good for your team. That's helpful for your team. But yeah, especially when you've got like a Moira, she puffs on them, she'll take care of the chip healing for the most part. You can focus on the really, when somebody needs a pocket. Like right there. Obviously you need to heal your Ashe. Oh, bless, that's concerning. Yeah, Zarya's dead. Like right now, shoot the Hog, yeah, sure. Oh, wow. You can win this 1v1 though. Oh, he's out. All right, go back to high ground if you can. Go back to high ground if you can. Go back to high ground if you can. Go back to high ground. Ah! You don't go back to high ground, okay. Pocket them out. You should definitely go high ground here. You've got time. Nade yourself, nade yourself. Nade yourself, nade yourself, and stop wasting time sitting here. You should never, ever, ever waste time sitting here unless there's actually a fight happening on cart. You need to immediately go back up the stairs, go back here, go up the stairs, go back here, go up the stairs. Do not waste time. Do not waste time. You could have been here this entire time and saved your team and pressured the enemy team instead of dying like an idiot out here. So many honest have this mindset of like, oh, I'm in a good position, I know where to position here, and then as soon as the fight devolves, they just go. They take no effort to actually put themselves in the right spot. It was such an avoidable death. What's my SR? I peaked 963, season 4. So almost like, I guess like almost high bronze, I guess technically. That would be high bronze, right? Like statistically. So I made some improvements. Like right now, this is a waste. This is a waste. Do you see how much harder it is for you to see what's going on and for you to feel safe? Do you feel safe right here? Do you feel safe? Let me zoom. Do you feel safe right here? Do you feel safe? Feels like you're at a shooting range. It's mid bronze? Okay. Well, it's like higher in mid bronze. This is not good. Why would you not roll out high ground? Make them get you off of high ground. Nah, poot. Also, who are you going to nano? When are you going to nano? Do you have any idea? Nano. Nano. As she's backing off. I mean, I guess it's okay. Nice. Go high ground. Unlucky death. No, you suck. Get off the floor. What hero do I play in tank? I prefer to play Reaper because he's always struck me as like a DPS that's actually like a tank that's actually masquerading as a DPS, you know? And he's got 250 HP, he has a self-heal, and he has a defensive cooldown, and he's got mobility, so he's honestly like a Winston with shotgun. Because basically, you know, Winston just is big, so he's easier to hit, so. Just die in cart. Well, I don't know if Break can count as a tank anymore because she's only 200 HP. But she's close. How long do you think it will take before our Ana actually finds a corner or goes high ground or both? Let's just see. Let's just play this. Oh, corner! Ah! Ah! Corner! Whoa, that did not take long! You should be prioritizing and building Nano here. Nano use Zarya. Nano use Zarya. Nano use Zarya. Nice. My boy. Ah! There you go. Nice. Look at those, good Nano. You peak 3,500. So yeah, but you're probably hacking. Most players, Masters Plus, are hacking. So, I mean, you're a higher rank than I was, but like, if you're hacking, it doesn't count. I did mine all natural. Used a mouse and a keyboard. Kept my sensitivity, all my settings at default, like it's intended to be. And then that I earned my rank. I also didn't play more than 1 or 2 games a day because I don't have a, you know, I have a life. I mean, obviously, if you're hitting Masters, it's like the worst kept secret that Masters players are all hacking. Malding? What are you talking about? I'm not malding, I'm just better than everybody. I'm the only player that's actually good enough to not need hacks to get to mid or high bronze. Everybody else is like stuck in low bronze and otherwise. Okay, seriously, please get off of this, like stop. Like, look, you could play here, just play here. It's just so much better. It's just so much better. There's no drawback to being there. You have a better LOS, you have a better sight line, you have more cover, like, that's all that stuff. You peak 4.5? Okay, so you're basically just an upgraded hacker. Like, that's like an AI bragging that it can spell. Congratulations, like, I guess. Did your dad buy you, a car too? Like, what else have you been gifted for free in your life? Nice job, you missed asleep on a wall. You're still standing out in the open. Please fix this. You're really bothering me. Who are you gonna nano? Who are you gonna nano? Spilo never memes? Why? Why are you guys being sarcastic? Of course I meme, just not all the time. You mad? I'm not mad. I'm just better than you. I have no idea what you're talking about. Imagine peaking 3506 but requiring hacks. Yikes. Okay. Like, whatever. I mean, like, honestly though, like, if that's what makes you happy, sure, that's fine. I just have more important things that make me happy, like, wife, family, children, friends, IRL, physical things. Like, I'm actually really, really muscular and strong, and, and really athletic. I do a lot of sports things. Okay, you probably should nano here, and you should probably get your fat, ugly bottom to the corner again, please. This is like the 4th time. You're like magnetic, like pushing you away. What's going on? I didn't play with the trackpad. I played with the trackpad the first 6 months, but after that, I realized I did some research, and apparently trackpad is you don't have to play trackpad. It's encouraged, but you don't have to. You are the world's biggest moron. You must be joking. I don't think gaming is for you, my dude. I mean, sounds like a gamer. Sounds like a no-life neckbeard gamer. Just because I'm not a gamer and I actually have friends and do stuff and I'm still better than you doesn't mean that you should be mad, bro. Okay, please. You literally died to a high noon. How does that happen? How do you do that? Nah, you're just so dumb, and you don't even get a chance to use your nano. I want a 1v1. No, I don't want a 1v1. I honestly, like, 1v1 would just stroke your ego. And honestly, with kids that get involved with video games, usually they have, you know, some, like, confidence issues. So I try and avoid, I don't 1v1 them, because if they win, then their confidence gets too high, and then that has bad self-esteem, like, this bad stuff for the future. If they lose, then obviously they get really depressed, and then, you know, they smoke more Adderall, so we don't want to do that. No picking on anybody. You want a 1v1? You're saying you're better than me? Well, I don't have to prove it. I just know it. Like, it's the same way that, like, I have my doctorate in engineering, so I don't have to prove it. I just know it. So, nice, Nane. Good, nice. Now take the high gun. Oh, good job. That was sarcastic. That was sarcasm, if you guys didn't wear. Malding Michael? What are you guys talking about? I'm not malding. I'm literally not mad. I'm literally the most calm I've been all day. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Not even shaking that much. Like, barely at all. Okay. So again, we've talked about this before with supports, but the general game plan is always to push the cart and then get to high ground as quickly as you can. But if your whole team is pushing cart, then I guess you don't really have an option. But your priority should be to play this really safe, like here. And then once the cart gets through or you get a pick or two, then quickly put yourself in server, like as fast as you possibly can. But obviously you just got to be careful, because you can't just walk into server now, you would die. But you need to do it as quickly as you can. It must be really bad. I mean, your words, not mine. Nice, we get in here. I guess we do just press W in here. They just backed off, so that works. But stay here. Stay here. You're good. No. You don't need to be here to land that nade. You need to not be here so that the Doomfist doesn't see you and the Doomfist doesn't engage in you easily. Like, you're like, oh, but I want to be close enough to get peel. Right. But that's like saying, oh, I want to be close enough to the medic, so I'm going to walk into the middle of Afghanistan so that because the medics are there. Look, you could just stay home and avoid it almost entirely. Imagine playing video games? I mean, yeah, see, exactly. This is why I coach video games. I don't play video games. That's honestly a little bit cringe. I mean, a little bit's okay. Like, you know, if you play Angry Birds every now and then, you're probably okay. Yes, indeed, my friend. If I win a 1v, I'll become the drug lord. What? I have no idea what you're even talking about anymore. This is what video games does to your kids. Does to your brain, kids. I have no idea what this guy's even talking about. This guy's still talking in my stream. The man's not even popped a sub or follow or anything. He's just here talking trash. Classic video gamer. Why are you here? Why are you not like up here or here? And you're like, oh, but it takes so long to get there. Yes, but you had time. You could have chosen to go up there. I mean, heck, you could have even gone up here for a little bit. You know? There's no Ash standing up here shooting at you. She's all the way back here. You've got time. You've got a window. And worst case scenario, you drop. You could be going up the stairs. You could be in here right now. You have so many options, and you always just choose what's easy. Do you think Ana's and consoles play at a short distance to lower the rank of missed shots? No, I don't think so. Aren't they? Isn't the hitbox for Ana more forgiving on console? I think you're fine. And I think missing shots every now and then is less of an impact than you just being in a position where you die easier. You're dying? What? Is that like some meme? I don't get kids, honestly. You guys are... I don't know if it's like the video games or social media or what, but like I legitimately have no idea what you guys are talking about half the time. It's fine. You get a nano or what? Okay, we're just gonna lose the fight. Alright. Don't wait to nano. Unless you have specifically something that you need to counter with nano, then do not hold on to your nano boost. Oh boy, I got a paragraph. This guy, why would you want to follow you if you're just saying better than anyone else? Just talk trash, you know what you're talking about. Try commenting a master game, I can send you one of my replay codes. You want to send me one of your replay codes? I don't know, man. I don't know. How old are you? Are you 14, 15? I think that's pretty sure that's like illegal in some states. Like the whole... Oh, nice nano. There's your proactive nano. Nice job. I'm sure you communicated that, which is why it worked out so well. But, you know, lesson learned. Do that with every nano. You're 15? Yeah. I don't know. I think I might pass on the VOD review if you're 15, unfortunately. But I appreciate the offer. Nicely. I'm speeding things up too much. And again here, like, what you had time. Why not come up here where your Ash is? You're so much safer. You could actually have landed the nade. Probably going to lose this fight either way, but it's a consistent pattern that we're seeing. So I want the replay code or not? I mean, you can send it to me, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to review it. He's going to make me cry? No, he's not. I'm not going to cry. What are you talking about? I'm a tough guy. Like, legit, I'm tough. Do you know how many push-ups I used to be able to do? I used to be able to do, like, literally 20 or, like, 23 or 24 push-ups in a row. I mean, it's been a while, but I can still probably do, like, 9 or 10 in a row. Like, all the way down, all the way up. Okay. Unfortunate. I'm not a tough guy. What do you, I mean, I am a tough guy. Sorry, I thought you were being sarcastic. What are you guys talking about? I still feel like I'm lost in the joke. This is actually kind of annoying. Nano? I love it! Nice nano! Oh, this really saddens me. This is why you don't wait forever to nano. If the fight can actually start, like, don't nano in your spawn, but when the fight actually starts and you see an opportunity, go. And communicate it is just extra, like icing on top. What do you mean? Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that study. That is actually, I think that's a true study. You ever heard the phrase, shoot for the stars? Yeah, don't do the opposite. Let's put it that way. You lose this fight. Reset. BJJ black belt? Well, that's one of my black belts. I actually have 7. BJJ, Muay Thai, Recon Do, Jeet Kune Do, Kung Fu, Karate, and BJJ as well. And I'm working on 3 more, but the Dashi said that it might take a little bit for them to approve me because I progress at a rate that they've not seen before. So they could technically just give me my black belt because there's a time requirement as well as a talent requirement. But they might be making an exception. Currently, it's under review in Shanghai because that's where the Dashi of the 3 arts that I'm studying resides. Okay, get off of cart, please. Okay, I don't think we're going to go over a lot more. I literally think that the majority of your problems don't, like, you panic on your cooldowns a little bit. But the majority of your cooldowns is one, you don't prioritize taking good positions. And it's not because you're stupid, you don't know what good positions are. You've shown me some good positions. It's because you're between fights, you're not thinking, where do I need to go? If you literally just took a couple of brain cells and said, stop, where do I need to go? You would literally significantly improve your gameplay. Second thing is don't wait so long to nano. If you have an opportunity and you know that you can make a play with it, go for it. Unless it's something like I need to save it to do this, that's fine. But nano's not even particularly good at that. So that's going to be the minority of times.